This is PkmnMstrz, a Pokemon Go podcast. Your critical hit of Pokemon Go and the news from the Pokemon world around us. Logic and adultiness don't always apply. Here are your hosts, Jolt Switch Mac and Roxy. Hi there everyone and welcome to a new week. Guess who it is?
Surprise, motherfuckers.
We're back for a little bit.
For right now.
We're here for a good time. Probably not a long time.
Probably not. Yeah, we can't guarantee the length, but, here now. Just roll with it.
If the water breaks while we're on stream, there's only so much we can do here.
Honestly, you know what's funny? I was actually reading, stuff to do, with labor and stuff. And then there's, the regular stuff like stairs, walking around, or, wives' tale bullshit, too. And one of the wives' tale was, called, Murphy's Law Labor. So it's it has been said that babies like to come when you pick up a task that you can't put down. So doing a podcast, which, you kind of want to do in, one shot, would be probably one of the best tasks to do then, now wouldn't it?
Yeah, it definitely makes sense.
Yeah, so, Bean, whatever you want to do at this point, child.
Any second now.
Honestly, at this point, it's just go tomorrow for the appointment and just have them tell me, this is what we're going to do, this is when we're going to do it, here you go, and watch, as soon as she hears that, she'll be like, well, actually, fuck that.
I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Exactly. Water breaks as soon as I leave doctor's office. Honestly, I wouldn't even doubt it at this point.
Now, before we get too crazy here, I always like to mention that our podcast is part of that Pokemon Professor network, so make sure to take a peek at PkmnMstrz.com. And today is Sunday the 26th, after GoFest.
After GoFest Day 2.
We survived.
We did, it was rough.
It was alright.
Ish.
But good news, Terry Wolf, we did not need to use duct tape to keep Baby Bean in.
No, we did not. It was absolutely, her choice to stay in there. She's happy. You know what? I have this theory that she's just well, it's warm in here. It's getting kind of cozy and tight, but I can deal, right? And the kitchen's open 24/7, and the food's kind of good.
Whoa.
Who would want to move out? You know what I mean?
You're like one of those weighted blankets.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's getting kind of tight. Yeah, because you're like one of those weighted blankets.
Yeah, holy shit. Or it's like a non-expendable incubator. Just one day is just not gonna... Also, let's address the thing that, you go to, 40 weeks pregnant, right? And that's when you're, full term or whatever. That's when your due date is. Can we just address the fact that's actually 10 months?
Yeah.
It's not 9 months. You're not pregnant for 9. You're pregnant for 10.
It's not 36 weeks. It's 40 weeks. 40 equals 10 months.
I don't understand. And then, the baby's considered full term at 39, which means, you can safely deliver and it will be, developed and stuff. But I don't know where the 9 months came from. Because I was reading and I can't figure it out.
It's weird. I don't know.
No, it's weird.
But yeah, I mean, we can definitely take a peek into a few things this week. For instance, spotlight hours that have come and gone. And, of course, GoFest, that's come and gone here for us now.
Yes.
I mean, we don't really have too much that we want to get into because, what happens if we just can't get into it?
I mean, to be quite honest, we are totally freeballing this. We have no notes.
It's hilarious. You took notes last week and I didn't because I said we were going to be on vacation. You're like, I got notes.
I was so proud of myself. I had pictures.
Do you still have your notes from last week?
I do, kind sir. I do.
Do you want to go through them?
We could. They're mostly GoFest focused and the remote raiding.
Right. And
how happy I was that the raid passes are no longer to be eaten up. You can, create hype in your lobby, and then if it doesn't pan out, you can just jump out.
Yeah, you get that squared away.
For sure. We got GoFest stickers. Yes.
we do have an announcement for the battle arena itself.
Oh, there you go.
There have been some changes and adjustments to some movesets for battling. I won't get too in-depth into them here, but they have announced Season 3, when it's starting, what's going on for it, so we can talk a little bit to that here as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the starters with the Pikachu visors.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to say that I got my own Pokemon with a Pikachu visor because a Snorlax spawned right on top of me and just swallowed up my avatar. All you saw was the visor on top of Snorlax's head. So, there's that. That was kind of cute. I like that. Also, I'm losing my voice. I don't know why. I think it's the AC in the apartment. Just don't mind the squawking.
The squawking.
I apologize in advance for the squawks.
So before we go too far, I always like to mention that our podcast is powered by Patreon. Now we are on pause right now, as I mentioned there, just because we're taking a quick break for having a baby and going through that. So you can dive in for as little as $1 a month. You can keep the gears turning on the content that we do have once we get back on track.
Yes.
So again, we're on pause, so we won't be taking funds for the next probably month or so. But if you are interested in becoming a patron, that's definitely available there to you.
Now you know we do this for love. For the love of you. Hold on a second, because now everyone's walking around. Why? What do you need? Go lie down. Do you understand personal space? Go. Goodbye. I don't like it. Goodbye. And we're back.
Now, any level of support does help immensely. If monetary support isn't quite your thing, just make sure you drop a rating on podcast providers that allow you to do so. For instance, Apple Podcast gives you that capability. We're also available on Podchaser, where you can follow us, leave a review, and Good Pods. You can take a listen there as well. So touching on Spotlight Hour, last week we had Oddish, which was times 2 catch Stardust.
Yes.
Coming up this week, Tuesday the 28th, we'll see Buzel with 2 times catch experience points. So that'll be 6 to 7 o'clock local time for everyone there.
That's what I want to participate in. If I can.
If you can.
Honestly, everything has been if we can for the past, month.
Pretty much.
Do you know how annoying that is? Well, you do. You're part of it.
If we can.
Can't do nothing. We wanted to wash, because I got the Bean Random bed sheets, and we don't have, laundry in our unit. You have to go to, the communal downstairs. But, of course, we're not going to go and put stuff in the laundry that's going to take an hour plus another hour and a half to dry. Because once you put it in, you know what I mean? And, if we got to go, we're not going down to, change laundry over.
Yeah, because we're going to be in the hospital.
Yeah, so we've been using our clothes very lightly and very sparingly. To my enjoyment. I hate pens.
I hate pens.
So I was thinking, also about, going to the hospital and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You have, all your friends and all, the moms saying, at one point, there's no modesty. You don't care. You just want the baby out, right? And I'm sitting there going, wait a second. I get to be pensless in public. And it's not going to be frowned upon.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the silver lining of that situation.
Pantsless in public.
Pensless in public.
Now, Homefest, well, it was Homefest, wasn't it?
It was. We were at home.
Yeah, because, like you said, you're due any second now.
I'm past due. I'm 3 days late.
Yeah, at this point, we're late, so...
You know what? It starts with a late period, and then you're never on time again. So, just getting ready.
Day one was pretty neat, the way they built it, where it had all the different...
Habitats?
Yeah, sort of habitats that they'd rotate through each hour, and the challenges that you'd have to do to get the rewards in them for the rest of the hour and stuff.
Yeah.
No, my biggest issue was the first time we experienced the sending gifts challenge.
Oh boy. That was so annoying. I'm glad we even, got it finished. Hold on, give me a second.
What's going on?
What's up?
What's up?
See ya. Lick your butt. Go on.
So, I had the most difficulty opening up my friends list at all.
You could open it, but it wouldn't show up.
Yeah, it would just be error. You can't see anybody. sometimes you get lucky and be able to see people, and then try to go into someone to send a gift. Nothing, couldn't do it.
There's no way.
Trying to raid and invite friends because you can't see your friends list. You can't invite your friends to raid. Like, it was just the first time it went through. It was a train wreck.
Yeah, I was not. It didn't. It just, they give you a quest and then you can't even access it. Like, yes, I understand it's the first, go fest from home. It could be that they like bit off more than they can chew, like you said. But yeah. I mean, shit like that should be figured out. Like where I'm getting an error for even opening my friends list.
But like you said, we have to keep in mind that it is the first time they've done this virtually for the whole world.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's the whole world.
So, I mean, for what it was, from what I've heard of the first Go Fest, this was much better than the first Go Fest.
Okay. I feel like it's almost unfair, and we shouldn't be comparing it to anything.
Right, because it's never happened before.
It's never happened before, A. B, it's a completely different beast.
Mm-hmm.
And C, if you went into this event, like, expecting perfection, then you're an idiot. Like, no offense.
No offense.
But get offended.
All the offense.
but yeah, get offended. Like, sorry, I'm not sorry. Because at the end of the day, it's a tech game. Right? It's a game on servers.
Right.
Everything gets overloaded. If anyone's ever played WoW, they know what I'm talking about. Okay? Especially if you played on private servers. But it's just the whole thing of, like, you cannot expect this to go flawlessly.
I hate this fridge.
I was going to say, do you want to wait a second? I'll wait.
I can't promise it's going to turn off.
It's quiet now.
I guess, yeah.
You good?
So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a different experience than anyone has ever experienced at any point ever. Mm-hmm. It worked really well for what it was, aside from the tech problems, which happen.
Yeah, I mean, if you went into this event just, like, happy and expecting, like, honestly anything, or not expecting anything, sorry, let me change that, and just being happy, like, to participate or have something, because we could have had nothing.
True.
So if you went into it with that type of attitude, I think you would have had a better time than all the people, like, freaking out and swearing. Like, yeah, I understand that it's hard, and I understand that it's, not the best, but on the flip side, how many times, like, did I have to battle Arlo and Cliff today?
Ugh.
Before I even got Sierra, and then I accidentally fell asleep, because pregnant things, and then all I had to do, I discovered, is just leave the balloon, let it float away, and then it came back with a different leader.
That worked?
That's what happened, yeah. I just left it alone. Right? Because I was lying there and I was like, God damn it, this is another fucking Arlo. This is number 9.
Right.
I don't want to do it anymore. And then I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, I saw the balloon fly away. And then I touched, I spun around and then the balloon came right back.
Right.
But it was Sierra.
All right.
Right? I mean, bottom line, if it came down to it and I had to battle, 25 Arlos, I would. Until I got to a Sierra. Yeah, I'd be pissed about it, of course. But, like, it is what it is.
Or, like, you were having the thing where you were getting 2 components sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah, so, like, the what the hell do you call them? The rewards screen was saying, this amount of components.
Yep.
And I was only getting, half. So instead of 2, I'd get 1. Or instead of 2, I'd get none. And I saw someone posted on Twitter that they were having the same issue, but they had it even worse, where they didn't have anything drop. So saying, the 2 on the winning screen, but then there was nothing in the actual bag or to claim after.
Right, but again, it's first time we've done it, and I'm sure it was really difficult to rely on the system to pick up what you need, especially when the first time you see that task or that quest, you've got to battle all 3. So what does the system do? It just picks one randomly, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I wish that it would, like, register who you've battled so it could go through all the leaders.
Right.
But at the same time, they're not really doing it for our convenience. Like, it's a battle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in the real world, if you were going out, Okay, again, assuming Pokemon was real, and you went out into the real world, like, they wouldn't just line up for you.
No.
You'd have to go through them, right? So, I mean, to me, it is what it is. Like, it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. Like, I sit there and I think I couldn't have done any better. Like, I don't even know how to do any of that. Right? So for them to go out and actually do it and try to make it good, I guess some appreciation is, is needed.
Of course. For what it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we'd do it again if it came up that way.
Of course.
Like
And the bottom line is, if you weren't gonna take it as an at-home event, that's, best we can do, then you probably shouldn't have bought a ticket. If you were expecting the same quality and stuff as the regular ones, like Safari Zone. We just went to Safari Zone in Montreal, right?
Yeah.
And I compared it to it, and I was like, well, this sucks compared to Montreal. But then I sat there and I was like, but it doesn't suck on its own if I stop comparing it to things.
Right. Because, I mean, for instance, with those Safari Zones, they have all of these stops you can spin, so you don't have to worry about running out of Pokeballs and shit.
Well, no.
But we're playing from home. We're lucky to have a Pokestop to begin with.
Well, yeah.
But again, you can only spin it every 5 minutes, so it was very reliant on gifts and everything, which is why they opened up the gifts to open more throughout a day.
Yes.
So, I mean, that was really, really helpful. And I noticed that too, like, because I started running low on, like, Pokeballs and Ultra Balls and Great Balls and everything. So I went and opened a few gifts, and all of a sudden I'm back up to, like, 100 Pokeballs. I'm like, all right, this works.
Now, keep in mind, they also gave us Pokeballs as first rewards on the first page of both days.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, you got 200 Great Balls the first day, which is great. I mean, I understand that because, different habitats, different things, unknowns and shit, so you need maybe more of a hardcore ball. But then today, you were able to, I was able to pretty much catch what I wanted to with a Pokeball.
Right.
Yes, maybe I had to feed it a berry, but still, the whole thing is I was able to do it.
I mean, the spawns were kind of wonky. You really had to rely on incense, which is totally fine.
Makes sense.
I saw a lot less unknown on day 2.
I agree with that, yes.
Which is fine, because I got my fill of them on day 1.
Yes.
I didn't get any shinies, though, but...
I did. I got 2 shiny Gs, which is funny that they came on the day where there was less of the actual Pokemon in the wild.
And I mean, I know that yesterday you were concerned about shinies and stuff, because that's like your go-to. That's what you like to hunt and get and everything.
Yes.
And I got, I think, like 5 or 6 on the first day.
Yeah.
And lots of people were complaining about number of shinies they got and everything.
Yes, me included.
But we saw that flip in day 2, because I only got 1 day 2, and you got a whole bunch.
Yeah, I got 2 Durans. And 2 of the unknowns.
Right.
And then I got, what is that, Zangoose?
Yeah, and did you get the Grimer day 1 or day 2?
Grimer I got day 1.
Right.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, I was thankful to get shinies.
Right.
Because they're shinies I don't have. Right? Oh, and I got a shiny Magikarp today, too. Or was that yesterday?
I think you got that one yesterday. You got really excited about it.
I did get really hyped.
But yeah, I mean, it was a great time. No matter what it was still a great time.
I was just happy that I could participate.
I really enjoyed today, because, like, today was more focused on Team Rocket, and that was the big surprise thing, in case anyone hadn't heard already by the time we released the podcast. It was supposed to be a surprise, and then what it was Team Rocket taking over. So you would get balloon after balloon after balloon after balloon. Rocket grunts would respawn at stops. We didn't get to experience that one at our stop, because our stop was a Giovanni stop.
Yes.
And it wasn't a decoy.
No, it was like legit Giovanni.
So that was pretty cool.
Which was so handy.
I was wondering, because when it started, I was expecting to see grunt after grunt after grunt, and nothing came, and I was like, what's going on here? Then I
Yeah.
got my first super radar, and I went, or rocket radar, and I
Yeah.
was like, okay, then before I equip this might be a leader, because that usually happens. We don't get grunts if there's a leader at the stop.
Yeah.
Nothing popped up. I'm like, this might be, and then I got the super rocket radar. There's Giovanni right there.
Which, I mean, made our life super easy.
Oh yeah. But I mean, when you equip it and you get a balloon, you get Giovanni right away, so.
Well, true, but I mean, it was kind of cool to have him on your home turf.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It feels different kicking his ass when he's trying to take over your Pokestop. I live here.
This is my home.
This is my home, you sleazy Italian. No.
So, like I said, my grind really was those balloons because they were ×2 Stardust for the grunts.
So there you go, and that's your thing.
Yeah.
You do Stardust, I do Shinies.
And PvP stuff too. Like day one, or even for all of GoFest, my biggest catch was a Chinchou that would evolve to a Lantern that would be rank 3.
Which is crazy.
That is spectacular.
I'm very happy for
I
you.
got a lot that were under rank 20, which is really good.
Yeah.
I've got a couple Sableye that I can purify to get better than the Sableye I have. The best one I had before GoFest was a rank 15.
Yeah.
Now I have a rank 5 and a rank 11, so.
Oh, that's not bad.
And
Did you get any hundos?
What's that?
Did you get any hundos?
The only hundos I got for the whole weekend were they were the ones I had to purify to make hundos.
Oh, okay.
And I think it was Zapdos and Moltres, I think.
Huh.
So those were my rewards from beating the leaders.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
I don't have any.
No?
I don't think so.
I mean, nothing else I caught outside of rewards was, I mean, I get like 96 or something, but nothing that good.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I was having was it a Heatmore day?
I kept all my Heatmore so I could trade them to you and see if they'd reroll to 100 for you.
Which would be kind of fucking cool. Because the story was I kept catching the Heatmore because I wanted to see if I could get a shiny, right?
Right.
But I was literally teetering like either it was 15, 15, 14 or it was 15, 14, 15 or it was like, 13, 15, 15. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, just give me the hundo. I'm right there. Just do it.
Just do it.
Make your dreams come true.
Oh. But I mean, like I said, it was fun. It was good for what it was. I'm glad that we could stay home and play because of everything that was going on and everything that we're waiting for here.
Yes.
So, I mean, you can't really ask for more. For a stay-home event, you can't.
Not really. And my other part that I really like, which was, in my notes, is the remote rating.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was cool.
Yeah, I did a couple today. Well, because I invited one of the other podcasts from our professor network.
Yes.
Actually,
Purified
two of them.
podcast.
I was inviting Ken and Adam as well as the Purified podcast to raid for Gibble.
Yes.
Because that's pretty much what I was looking for all day.
Of course.
And
And
I mean,
go live too.
Yeah, we Andrew showed up from Go Live. That was great. Like we had a great time. Like we were able to raid with people from
so far away.
Yeah.
Which made me feel closer to them.
Exactly.
Because I mean, this is where we would have met, like face to face.
Yeah, we would have been able to go out and enjoy GoFest for reals and shake hands and chill and do all that stuff. But
for sure. But you know what I mean? Like, and I think the coolest tidbit was too when you told me, because I asked you, if you go, because they're from the States.
Yeah.
And we're in Canada. So if they came to our raid, would it say that they caught it where they are, or would it say that they caught it where they went?
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it says our city and like, our country,
yeah.
I feel like it's kind of cool. Like, that's why I have such a hard time. I'm the worst with storage for Pokemon. Like, I hoard everything. It's stupid. But that's why I have such a hard time, because, like, I have friends in, like, the Philippines, like Czech Republic, Nepal, right? So I have a really hard time deleting the ones that come from a different country. Like,
Right.
they don't mean anything. You know what I mean?
But it's like, these are from my friends in different places.
Yeah, and they helped me with my pilot badge.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of cool.
I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, we finished that pilot badge a ways back, though.
We did. We worked hard on that one.
All the people from all over the world.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely a good time.
Oh, yeah.
So was there anything else sort of on the events and stuff we've been through that you wanted to touch on, or?
Police hold.
Police hold.
Police hold. Oh, we didn't even talk about the Shadow Mewtwo.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Shadow Mewtwo.
Shadow Mewtwo.
That's a big fucking add to the game.
That is, and it looks so fucking cool.
Oh, it's not even like a regular. That's what I was liking. That's not. It doesn't look like regular Shadow Pokemon. It's
No.
like a blue lightning thing that kind of goes around. It's really neat.
Because it's Mad Mewtwo, man. Like, right when he escaped from the lab.
Oh yeah.
That's the vibes I get.
It was dope to see Giovanni using it too. That was pretty cool.
Although I would honestly, I would have expected to put up more of a fight.
That was because they made them spawn more often, but they made them easier to beat too.
You know what? I felt really weird that it took me a Pokemon and a half and kept both my shields. Because the first time I did this, it took me like 17 tries. Right? When it was when we had the rocket event,
Yeah.
right? Like, it took forever. But today, it literally took what is it, Machamp
Yep.
and a Swampert. I beat a Shadow Mewtwo with a fucking Swampert and Hydro Cannon. Just like, take that in first. You know what I mean?
Well, because I brought my perfect Gengar maxed out from friggin' Community Day,
Yeah.
and I flipped it in on. Fuck, what was the second Pokemon? Sandslash.
Yes.
So flip it in. I'm like, yeah, let's get some energy here. And Mewtwo comes out, destroyed. Destroyed my I know he's Ghost and Poison, so he's neutral to Psychic or whatever, but ate me alive. Which surprised me, but I mean, I still had a Pokemon I hadn't used yet, so.
Well, yeah, but it's the whole thing of like, did they make it easy so everyone can have it? Or was it just like everyone's at home, everyone's probably cranky, and everyone deserves a break, so here's like an easier win type thing?
Maybe?
Right? Because it's almost like I felt like it was kind of handed to me.
A little bit.
Not that I'm complaining.
Not that I'm complaining. Don't take it away.
No, but it's one of those things. Everyone was kind of like, wait a second. Like, that was very, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Did you get anything from 7K eggs?
I didn't hatch any during the event, so I didn't.
But do you have any that you incubated during the event?
No, well, all the ones that I got and are in incubators, I didn't put any new ones in incubators during the event.
Okay.
But everything that I would have got before the event would be something that was in the egg pool before the event, so.
Would or would not?
It would. So I was doing the ones for either the Galarian or the Alolans.
Okay.
Because I would like more Galarian Pokemon.
Okay.
So I had 9 set from that set before they changed it for GoFest. And I didn't get any new eggs during the event, so they'll all be from that egg pool.
Yes. Oh, and also we've because of everything for the day, for the GoFest, because we completed all 32 global challenges, we unlocked Dragon Week and the Enigma Week.
There's another one too, I think. Hang on.
Oh, and Unova Week, sorry.
Yeah, Unova and Enigma Week. There are
Yeah,
3.
so Dragon, Enigma, and Unova. And that's the order they go in. So Dragon Week goes from July 31st to August 7th, 1 p.m. to 1 p.m.
Pacific, yeah.
Yes. The Enigma, August 7th to August 14th. Again, 1 to 1. And Unova Week goes August 14th to August 21st, 1 to 1.
Yeah, so for Dragon Week, you'll see more Pokemon in the wild, such as Alolan Executor, Horsey, Dratini, Trapinch, Swablu, and Bagon.
Yes.
All of them evolve into horses. Horsey, or sorry, not horses, dragons. Horsey, when it gets to Kingdra, is a dragon type.
Yes.
And you might even find Gibble, too, which was another good perk from GoFest.
Yes. Now, in your 7K eggs, you're going to have Dino, which is now going to be shiny possible. So it'll be green.
It'll be green.
It'll be green. And then, of course, it's a reward in the time research task. So you'll have that being shiny possible.
Yeah, it says you'll get 2 from that timed research. So
yes.
Make sure you dive in there.
Yeah, and Rayquaza will be coming back to the 5-star raids.
Already shiny possible, so if you don't have that black Rayquaza, jump in there.
I have a couple from last time.
I don't remember if I have any.
You do, because I got one, and I felt really bad. And then you had one last pass to go for the day.
Right.
And you got one.
Alright.
Right after I got mine, remember?
I think so.
You can say no.
Probably not.
Okay. Just.
I'm not a big... shinies are exciting. Don't get me wrong.
I know.
When I get them, I get a little excited because, ooh, look at that.
It's shiny.
But it's not something I hunt for.
No, for sure. Now, moving on to the week 2, which is that Enigma week. Whew, there's a bunch, but I mean, there's the Clefairy that's gonna be shiny.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell else do we have here?
Deoxys is coming back.
What?
Deoxys is coming back.
Yeah, and it's gonna be. I like it. He's yellow and green in the shiny form.
Yeah, because he's gonna be just the normal form Deoxys, so we won't see attack, defense, or speed. I think it is.
I think but it says Deoxys form not known yet, or do we know now?
It says normal form Deoxys will be in 5-star raids. If you're
Okay.
lucky, you might encounter shiny normal form Deoxys.
Yes. Okay, yeah, you're right. And then we have, in the wild, we'll have Lunatone and Solrock, and then the new Pokemon that has the head of an alien. No idea what it's called.
Elgim or something like that.
That one. Yes.
Let me butcher the name.
Yes, there you go. We'll have the shiny babies. Which is, what is it, Cleffa and Igglypuff?
Cleffa, Igglybuff, Lunatone, Solrock, and Elgim are in 7K eggs.
Yes.
And more available from raids will be Bronzong, Claydol, Bronzong again, Eggium, and unknown spelling Ultra.
And then the Deoxys.
And of course Deoxys in Tier 5 raids.
And Staryu and Starmie are also shiny.
Yep. So Staryu will be that shiny possibility.
Yes.
Much fun.
Much fun. Now, week 3.
Unova.
Unova. You know now.
So that'll be, again, Friday, August 14th to Friday, August 21st at 1 p.m. Pacific, so 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
You'll see Pokemon hatching more from 7Ks are Seawaddle, Cottony, and other Pokemon from the Unova region. So we haven't seen those 2 yet, so it'll be fun.
There's a third one too. Isn't there like a flying squirrel looking motherfucker?
Emolga.
There we go. Because I was just going to call it chicken, flying lettuce, and flying squirrel. And then we have the tiny little bull. No, it's a little buffalo. No. It's a bison.
A Buffalant.
Oh, never mind. It's a buffalo.
It's a buffalo.
It's a buff. Can I have one?
Can you have one?
Yes.
Are you planning to travel to New York
To what?
to get one?
Of these Pokemon?
Yes.
I was talking about a legit buffalo.
No, you can't shoot buffalo.
We have such a big balcony. I don't understand. Just let me get a couple fainting goats and this will be over.
Oh my goodness. So, Bouffalant will be available from 5K eggs in New York. New York, obviously.
And surrounding areas. And I think it's a 7K egg.
It says 5K in the thing.
Well, you'll fucking find out if you're in New York. We don't know.
So, Ken is super excited because he's just outside New York.
Oh, so he should be okay.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, he could just drive up a little.
Yeah.
Down by the river.
Now, Roggenrola and other Pokemon originally discovered in Unova will be available in raids. So if you
Yes.
need more Roggenrola candy to evolve your good IV rather than trading it for free, this will be the time to do those raids.
Yeah, so the new shinies, you got the Ragnarola, right?
Yep.
You have the Boldor, Gigalith, and then Genesect is shiny as well,
Yeah, Genesect is coming shiny to the 5-star raids there.
which is kind of dope.
Which is weird, because it was originally supposed to be an EX Pokemon, and now... Well, I guess because we're not doing EX raids, they gotta find another way,
I was
right?
just gonna say, how the fuck are you gonna have EX anything?
I don't know.
I don't think you can anymore. Well, not for a while.
Until things
Until things settle down. Yeah. Which will happen, we just don't know when.
Yeah, just takes time.
Yeah, so we just wanted to jump in, say hi to you guys. I'm feeling a little better today, so I'm actually able to sit up, which is a big accomplishment, to be honest with you. Haven't been able to do that for 3 weeks now.
Now, before we take off, we will touch on our battle arena. So Season 2 is coming to an end. It'll be over by the time this releases, as it ends Monday the 27th at, again, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they're saying that trainers have actually completed 1 billion battles in the Go Battle League for
Holy
just Season
shit.
2.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of fucking
Holy
battles.
fuck.
Holy shit.
And I've participated in 0.
That's not true. You've done
That's
at
not true. I actually did a couple. I lie. I lie.
So that means Season 3 is starting up. So we will see Great League once again starting up on the 27th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and running to August 10th, again ending at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ultra League and its Premier Cup will run from that date, so August 10th at 4 p.m. until the 24th at, again, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Master League is back with its own Premier Cup as well.
Alright.
Stella, what are you doing?
What is it doing?
It's trying to grab the computer
Why?
because it's...
Wait, the cable?
It's trying to grab my... It was trying to grab my headphone cable,
Yeah.
and now she's, like, standing up and then falling over.
Well, then take her and,
Stop
curl her down the hallway.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Curling is when you slide a big stone on an ice thing.
Welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Canada. So Stella's the stone and our floors are the ice. And you know what? She enjoys it, so don't even.
She does enjoy it. She comes back for more.
She comes back running and meows at you to do it again.
So again, that Master League will be kicking off from August 24th until September 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and will have its own Premier Cup once again.
Yash.
All 3 leagues will do that same piece where they run again from September 7th, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to September 14th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Season 4 should start on September 14th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as long as we don't run into any of the same issues that we've seen or anything that needs to be stopped. Like we saw this season where they pushed end dates and changed things because things needed to happen.
Well, of course. You gotta do what you gotta do.
So lots of things will stay the same throughout Season 3. There won't be a walking requirement to battle.
Yay.
Friendship level for remote battles will be good friends still. Now you can also scan another trainer's QR code to battle them no matter where they are. So that's also a possibility for you if you don't want to add their friend code for some reason.
Yeah.
The avatar items inspired by Pikachu Libre will continue to be rank 7 rewards,
Libre!
and the battles, wins, and ratings required to reach each of those ranks will stay the same.
Yes.
Now, there are some new things in Season 3, which could be sorts of fun.
Alright.
There will be more cups added.
Okay.
In addition to the Ultra League Premier Cup, they're also introducing what they're calling the Flying Cup, where only flying-type Pokemon are allowed.
That's cool.
So it's only going to be available during an upcoming event, so they haven't announced the event itself, but they're saying this will be part of it, so keep an eye out.
Okay.
Based on feedback they've decided, to remove the Battle Until You Win feature.
Okay.
Now, this is probably because of the trainers that are tanking their rating, so they just lose, because what actually happens is they hit a point where they've lost so much, they get a multiplier.
Okay.
So as they lose, rather than, for instance, if losing loses you 10 points,
Okay.
they get a multiplier where then losing loses them 50 points, but winning gains them 50 points.
Oh shit, so they're playing the system.
Yeah. So they get to a point where they need that MMR or their matchmaking rank.
Yeah.
Then they just lose because they can lose until they win.
Okay.
Until they hit that point where all of a sudden they see they're losing points fast.
Yeah.
Then they start winning and all of a sudden they can just gun it to rank 10 because all of their matches from that point forward are on this multiplier.
Well, fuck. Bite my nuts and call me Skippy.
So that's why they've removed the lose until you win, because people would just sit there and lose and not burn out their matches for the day.
Why does everyone have to ruin everything
I know,
for
right?
everybody? I liked it, 'cause I suck. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Well, you still get rewards even if you lose your matches.
I guess I just don't want to lose.
I get that.
So I don't participate.
Just practice. Just take some practice.
Stop telling me how to live my life. Plus, do you really want me angry right now that I lost, even in practice?
No.
What the hell was I crying about? That Chinese containers float, but pizza boxes don't? Do you really want to go down that road?
No, I don't.
Exactly. God.
All right, so there will be different guaranteed reward encounters as well for Season 3. So at rank 1, you'll get a Pidgeot. Rank 4, you'll be able to encounter Galarian Zigzagoon.
Okay.
Which is, if you're not hatching those eggs, it can be a bit of a holdout.
Yes.
Galarian Farfetch will be available at rank 7. Rufflet at rank 8. Scraggy at rank 9. And Pikachu Libre will be rank 10.
Yes.
Now, if you do reach rank 10, there will be a new avatar pose. Because as we found out by asking our friends who make it to rank 10,
Yep.
there have been 2 different poses for each season, or 1 pose per season.
Yep.
For the premium rewards track, you'll now earn rare candies after your 4th win. And the number of rare candies being rewarded will be reduced from 8 down to 6.
Which is cool.
Trainers who finish Season 3 at rank 7 or higher will receive an Elite Charge TM rather than the Fast TM. Besides that, all of the end-of-season rewards will be the same.
That's so nice.
They have mentioned that there will be 2 Go Battle League themed events for Season 3, so again, keep your eyes open. We know one of them already will be the Flying Cup. We'll see if they have another limiter with information.
Yes.
I know one of the biggest things that people have been talking about is Pelipper, because one of the moves that Pelipper has got a buff. But like I said, we won't take too much of a look into that, because that's a whole lot of stats and information and crap that, for all we know, we just don't have time for it, because Baby might decide to come when we start talking about...
Who?
Baby might decide to come if...
I think she's asleep because you're talking statistics.
I'm not talking statistics.
Or you're thinking of talking statistics.
I said I wasn't gonna talk statistics.
Exactly, so Bean fell asleep just in case. No, actually, she's pretty lively. The past 2 days, she's been like, I can't sleep. And all I want to do is sleep. But nope, not happening.
So, I mean, aside from that, there's not too much. We still do have the Champions Cup that actually got postponed from the Illinois group. They had some stuff going on with their admin staff, so it just had to be postponed a little bit. And the Trinity Cup is still pushing forward. I believe they've got their teams and everything selected. So keep an eye out for all of that. I'll make sure that the information for the Trinity Cup is definitely available in our episode description, so you'll be able to see what happens from there.
Yes.
Aside from that, did you have anything else in your notes?
No, that is pretty much it.
Stella, did you have anything else in your notes?
Duh, Stella!
What do you think, Stella?
She's like, feed me, I'm hungry. Oh yeah, it's feeding time. They're pissed.
Hello, Stella. Hello, Stella.
Well,
Stella.
we just wanted to check in.
We wanted
And
to check
since
in.
like we're able.
Let you know we're here. We're still alive. Still waiting on Baby Bean.
Yes.
And we look forward to hearing from everybody. And stay safe. Keep those hands washed. Wear a face mask if you got it.
Stay alert. Stay safe.
Oh my god.
And on that note.
But yeah. So just make sure you're tuning in everywhere we're available. So just make sure you tune in on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts, as well as Stitcher and iHeartRadio. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can always send us an email at joltswitch@outlook.com and leave us a text at 548-800-5091. If you want to leave us a voicemail, you can click that link in the description. Makes it nice and easy. You don't actually have to use your phone, or you can use your phone, but you don't have to use your calling to do it. And yeah, check out our shop. I know we had an episode where we announced the shop and then we didn't really talk to it last episode,
Yes.
but we have a shop.
Yes, once the model arrives, we will definitely show off a onesie. If it ever vacates.
So that link itself is in the description. If you want to chat, we have our Discord there as well. Same with everything else. You can message us anywhere. We always respond.
Oh yeah, I like talking to you people.
Maybe not as fast as we should, but you know, we're busy.
I'm asleep half the time.
We've got a baby on the way.
Yes.
Shit happens.
Oh my god. My water broke.
Shut up.
Psych!
You're so terrible.
How am I terrible?
You did that with a friggin' gibble earlier. You're like, shiny. I'm like, really? And you're like, I almost convinced myself.
I'm just that good.
But yeah, thanks so much for listening, guys. Like I said in the episode itself last week, thanks so much for listening, being a part of everything that we do. Thanks for listening every week.
Thanks for understanding.
Thanks for understanding that life happens, and we're here when we can be, as you can see. A little less consistent than you're used to, but
fucking deal with it.
I have a feeling Celtic Yoshi's going to be really happy this week.
I think so.
But yeah, have a good one, guys, and we'll chat as soon as we are available to be back to try and chat once again.
Huh, there might be a third voice. But, you know. We'll see what happens. Stop it, she's gonna be adorable. Don't be a dick.
You're going to be adorable.
Stella! Okay, we'll feed you. Alright, we're going. Go. That's it. Goodbye.
Have a good night, everyone.